Continuing to talk about minhagim, customs over Shavuot, and we're going to talk about eating dairy on Shavuot. Is that something that one needs to do? Is that something which is an essential part of Shavuot? Well, surprisingly, for those of you who may have 4 dairy meals on Shavuot, there is no requirement to do so. In fact, it might be not the way to do so unless you are vegetarian. Because if you enjoy meat, then part of the enjoyment of Yom Tov would be to have at least one meat meal, if not more, over the holiday. So what's going on here with the dairy? Why is it taken so seriously? I think that what happened was, if you have a look and understand, that in countries, especially like in Northern Europe, where there is an abundance of dairy at this time of year, that's how this custom got more traction. And then in Israel, if you're there, of course, the marketing isn't crazy for dairy this and dairy that and everything else. But if you're talking about what would be the traditional, I want to go back and see what did my fathers do in Turkey, or what did they do traditionally, how was it done? You would have a little bit of dairy, perhaps, after the velada. You'd have a little bit of dairy, and then you'd have your normal meat meal. And that's how we'll do it. So I would say it's very similar if you want to do something different, like how we do our Shabbat meals. Have a meat meal for the nighttime and have a dairy meal for lunch, or something of that thing, or the other way around. But the idea that we're going to have 4 dairy meals over Shavuot, I've never seen it. And those who do it, that's not fair. I have seen it, but it's not something which is rooted in minhag or halakha. It's something which has just like been created over the last generation, which was never seen before, which is, if you're going to have the simcha of Yom Tov and you want to enjoy Yom Tov and you enjoy it, then having meat seems to be, that is the fulfillment of enjoying the holiday. If you are vegetarian and you love dairy and that's all you want to have, you want lasagna coming out of your ears, well, guess what? That you could do every single Shabbat, every single Yom Tov, and there's nothing stopping you. And if you're vegan, I'm not sure what you're having, but you'll have a nice holiday. But the point is, if you enjoy meat, then you need to have it on Yom Tov. And if you enjoy dairy, then have some of that too. There we go.